Hello, this is Mr. Agbamu Idonogwene, still on my video on playing in Geogebra. Let me show you something you will enjoy to teach your children in your class. Let me get a circle. Let me take a simple circle of radius 3. Okay, so let me do a cone. So let me use this one, extrude to pyramid. Just click on the circle. Then let me take something like 5. So you can see this is the cone now. I can move this point, increase the height, understand? I can pull it down, depend on what I want to do, depend on me, and that is that. So let me get a plane, just watch. So let me use this one. I need a plane that will be parallel to this base. But before that, let me get a point. I need a point that can move along this place. I need a point. Because the plane, I want the plane to do something great for me. Just watch. So this is the point. Okay, I need a line. I want a perpendicular line on this point, something like this. Let me look for, okay, let me use this. I need a line that will be parallel through this point. Let me see, parallel line, that is parallel line and point. Okay, okay, a line that will be parallel to this, something like this on this point. So I've gotten it. So I just use this x-axis, a line that will be parallel to this x-axis through this point. So I click on this x-axis and this point. So that's how this line appears. Alright, so this is what I need. Okay, so I need a plane on this point now. So I need a plane that will be parallel on this point. So just click on the point and this. So you can see the plane. Now I can move this point. See, the plane can move up or down. That's one thing I want. So that is that. But I need this plane to rotate around so that I can turn 360 degrees. So I want it to turn on this line. So to do that, let me get a slider. So I need it to be dynamic. So take note, use angle because you want it to rotate. And the name, I want a name that will be easy to recall, which is something like S. So my slider name is S. So you can see it, like S. Now let's go here now. Let's come to this place. You can see rotate around line, rotate around line. If you don't know what to do, as I always say, we tell you what to do. You select the object, then the line, and then enter your angle. So select the object. I want this plane to rotate through this line. Then the angle, I want it to be S. So okay, so that is that. See, as I've achieved that, as I move this, you can see it's turning around. See, it's turning around. That means I don't need this. Let me hide this. So let me hide this. I can click and drag. I can even hide most of the things now. I don't need most of the things. I don't need this axis. I don't need, do I even need the plane? I don't need the plane. Let's hide it. I just need the cone. So even this line, let me hide it. I don't need it. So we can adjust the height of this one. Let me see, we can move this up or down. Now, this is the point we use in creating it. So let me leave those points so that I can shift this. Now, this is what I want to show you. Sometimes in your maths or your technical drawing class, you may want to do some kind of a cross section on your shape. So I want this slider to move around. If you observe, you see as I'm turning it, there are some shapes that is being produced here, but I want it to appear very pronounced. So I'll use this interpenetration tool, intersect two surfaces. As I click on this, I click on the surface of the cylinder. You can see it, it has appeared neatly now. So with this, I can hide this one, just right click it and hide it. Now, this is what I want to show us. You can see the beauty. Let's put it like this. See, this is what I want you to see. You can actually do things like this in GeoGebra. Make your children view it, understand it in their own way. You can see very nice. Let me put it at a perpendicular height. See, so now you can see something like a triangle. You can move it, you can turn it the other way. So things like this brings understanding to your children. You can increase this one, you can take it to the tip, you can take it down, you can increase the height of the cone. So that is that. So with this, understanding will be easy for your student to follow your work and ask questions depend on what they want and depend on your objective. You can increase it. So that is all for this video. Just play around with this tool. It brings your understanding, brings your visual understanding for your student so that they will not be asking or be confused in class. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day.